Alright, so we're gonna turn it over.
I don't have a lot of voice. Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at deer, like evidence of like what they would eat in their habitat. I don't know if I'm just weird or what, but I've always like appreciated deer life and how they get to just walk around in the woods all day and sleep whenever they want, and they have a pretty peaceful life for the most part. So today I want to like kind of see what y'all think y'all's perfect deer habitat would be if you were a deer. Do y'all have any like ideas of what you would want in your own habitat? Acorns?
Continuous water source.
Yes, that's always good. Food and water, so that's positive.
Shelter.
Maybe like protected land that you can't hunt on.
So you have forever safety unless we're not following the rules, which is worse. But at least you know for the most part that you're not going to get shot at, which is pretty nice too, because no one wants to get shot at, in my opinion. I don't know. Some people might want to get shot at. That's why paintball exists, right? Is there anything else that y'all would want in your perfect habitat?
Other deer.
Other deer, so friendship, companionship. Would you want just other deer, or would you want like different species with you?
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
A skunk named Flower, perhaps.
Yes, we all want to be big. I mean, I want to be big. That's maybe not. So with these things in mind, what we're going to be doing is looking outside of the habitat that we have here at Whitehall to see if this habitat would be along the lines of what you would think your perfect deer habitat would be. We had a malfunction, and we only have 4 sets of worksheets, so I need 4 groups. So if one of the groups wants to pair up, that would be great. And once you're in your group, please let us know, and Taylor will come around and give you the worksheet.
That was this I was looking for.
Yeah. It's a centerpiece.
Alright, so now that you guys... Where's the 4th group?
We got 3 groups, so if y'all...
Alright, okay.
It's 3 groups is fine.
Oh, did we join it? We are.
So on the top of your worksheet, it just asks you, reiterates what Morgan said, and if you were a deer, what were some of the things that you guys would want in your ideal habitat? So if you could just, like, as your group, kind of talk about it and see what you each would want and write it in your first top box. I'll give you, like, a minute and a half.
Some boards.
Everybody look at the group.
What is that?
Is it a vulture?
Looks like a vulture, yeah. Maybe? I don't know. Huh.
Yeah.
I think this is the only.
So yeah, give you like a minute and a half to do your first top box.
And keep in mind of what we discussed as a big group about the food.
Oh no.
CPR. What kind of food specifically you would like?
Like someone said acorns,
No, I think
maybe
he's
some
okay.
shrubs,
I think you almost got
stuff like that.
Just like throw him under the car.
So they can die without.
Disrespect jokes are right.
Hey, y'all, watch out! There's a car coming.
We need
I need a man.
reproduction.
I need a book.
Yeah.
8 points at least.
I think so. That'd make more sense. Have it tied in.
An elk. I vote.
Hit me with a sweet tree. Give me a persimmon.
What?
Persimmon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a fruit tree out there.
Ooh, true. I have persimmons.
Or mulberry.
Ooh, yeah.
Someone's garden because
Black
I love it.
A whole garden for me. Residential gardens.
A well-maintained garden.
No weeds,
Okay, so you
preferably.
got like 10 seconds.
What are y'all thinking
Low
about?
predator, not as many
Love.
predators.
Love.
Yeah, we're trying to find a big book.
Okay.
Like gardens or like what?
Doe.
So love, so you want to be able to make relationships?
Yeah, because you have to reproduce to be able to make a big population.
More.
My mom wants growth.
Strength in numbers.
Okay. So you feel like you're gonna.
What's a group of deer
in
called?
battle?
Herd.
Y'all?
Herd, is it a herd?
Okay, so love and then like big bug protection.
We said persimmon tree, persimmon tree for food.
No, you don't want any weeds in your garden?
No.
Whoever's rain jacket is.
That's mine.
Okay, so
What
we can
about
all
it?
reconvene a little bit. So I heard some good stuff as far as AC, Wi-Fi, fans. Okay.
I heard love. You want
love and
relationships?
camaraderie. All right, cool. So in your groups that you guys just made, if y'all could write down your team, there's a space for your team members' names right here. And in your 3 groups, I want you guys to go along the fence line here. So we're not allowed to go in, unfortunately. But space yourselves out along this fence line and choose a spot to assess. And y'all can probably go like down to that tree and then closer to the barn. But in your 3 groups, just go find a spot. And what you're gonna do in that spot, if you flip to the second page, it's gonna ask you to observe your area as a team and write down what the things that you see. So if you see some shrubs, what kind of trees that you see, the ground, if you see acorns on the ground, stuff like that. And write them in your list, and then we will come back together after that. So go find a spot along the fence line and assess and break. That's what we call it. Okay, yeah. See, it's gonna make more sense.
Let's go. Mom, can you go down and be like, your mom? I'm just saying.
Okay, let's see. I see trees.
I don't see a big book. Okay, so we actually did a lab here last semester where we actually had to cut off the antlers and we had to wrangle them in there and it was insane. My wildlife team is fun. It was so much fun. I literally got to play. They have like a whole head gate for like the cows that they're doing. But it's like a drop chute, so instead of like putting their neck in the gate because they can wave, it like drops the floor underneath them.
Kind
Just
of
like hanging in
also
this
look
little
at the
thing.
kinds of trees that you have, like coverage, and see
I
like,
can ID all
does
the-
that provide adequate shelter if this was not a pen? Would this be an area where deer would want to be?
Because of the way it is. Maples, red maples, they don't like red maples because they're sour. The acorns are pretty gross. No, deer really like, because they don't like the tannins. Right?
It's red acorns they don't like. It's the
Yeah.
tannins.
Yes, the tannins. Oh, I was right.
What
Yeah,
is
because
tannin?
so it's like this little like, I think of it as like juice.
I was
In the
say, yeah,
acorn?
it's very bitter. Like,
Yeah.
like tea has a lot of tannins in it.
Yeah.
Makes it, like,
And
not
also the wine barrels that they make, the wooden wine barrels are made out of red maple because, did I say maple? Yeah.
This isn't a maple.
Yeah, okay. Because like they make it out because that tannin actually acts as like a waterproof like substance. So like literally
Don't
it's like
touch
water.
the fence, or you'll get shot.
White acorns are good too because they're fat and carby.
And they're not,
It's like the bread of acorns.
that's like the croissant.
The croissant.
I hate watching videos and hear about big stuff.
And I think
Deer scat out there.
y'all's area is a little better because y'all actually have trees over here as opposed to them.
So if there was not this fence, do you think that deer would want to be in this area?
If there were like acorns falling from this tree right here, they might would come and feed on those in the ground.
They might come like up this a little bit right here.
I'm not sure.
And there is like a water source over there.
No, it's a tulip poplar.
Is there a bird?
Yeah, see, it's got its little flowers still.
And their little buds look like a goose bill, you know, like a little
Yeah,
duck bill.
yeah.
They kind of come together like that.
I didn't realize it was already budding.
We haven't learned this tree yet, Hallie. This
Oh,
is
okay.
another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great. Yeah.
So you know it now.
Yeah,
I've ever
tulip
seen
poplar.
Tulip poplar,
Oh, yeah.
tulip
No.
poplar,
Well, sorry, I
same
call it
thing.
tulip
Yeah,
poplar,
sure,
same
sure.
thing.
Either one poplar.
Because that's a white oak out there though, so he'd have
Oh, there you go.
he'd have
Yeah,
white oak
where'd you get
acorns.
that?
to the zoo.
Oh, great. Okay.
They were so sweet. Yeah, no, that's Rocky.
My deer photos don't look like.
Rocky's the sweetest.
Oh, that's good. Really cool. Okay. Everybody's making observations.
I got protection.
Space.
They have sky in this area.
Is it bad that I envisioned this to be like the boy in the striped pajamas?
Oh no.
Like somebody
a little
comes
bit.
up on the outside.
No, I know. That's probably what they're like. Who
Yeah. Who are you?
are there?
guys?
Are there deer in there right now?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, there's some like right over there in the corner. You see them laying down by the rocks.
I've got real bad eyesight, but I'm gonna take your word for
They
it.
are over there.
That's cool.
I'm really glad I took dendrology.
Huh?
I'm really glad I took dendrology.
Dendro's a
Hey,
good
Green.
class. It's good if you're a wildlife major.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's tulip poplar.
Yeah, good job.
That looked like
it
a
is.
big, I was like, that's
No,
a
you're
hickory,
right.
but then I looked at it closer.
Uh-huh.
That bark does look like it's great.
Tricky.
You know? Yeah.
And
Because I know the tulip poplar, since they're in the Magnoliaceae family, they've got that like magnolia type like elephant trunk bark sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just really old bark. That's crazy.
this is just a pin oak, ain't it?
No, I think
Or a
that's
water oak. Because it's not a maple. Remember your maples are opposite? Mad?
You're right.
Madcap horse.
This is
Yeah.
a,
Yep,
I think it might be
madcap
water.
horse.
I think I think maybe water. They have the really
Yep.
tiny acorns.
Yeah, you are. Yep, that's exactly what it is. These are the least favorite, but they also produce every year without fail.
That's true. That's true.
So-
They do. I mean, if they're gonna eat something, if they're starving, they'll eat it.
I'll eat it if I have to.
Uh-huh. That's like me with salad.
I know, right? Like, I mean, I'll do it. Will I enjoy it?
I
No.
won't like it, but I'll do it. Did you graduate from Warnow?
No, I got my undergrad at Virginia Tech, but I was still in the natural resources schools. So I, natural resources conservation with a minor in forestry. Yeah,
I'm really looking at grad school out west.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
I want to work with mammals, and I want to work
Okay.
out in the Park Service.
Yeah.
My dream would be to be a head biologist.
Yeah.
For the Park Service. Oh my gosh, I know that's crazy, but
They're,
I want to do it so bad.
It might be too late in the.
like,
I don't know if you're looking for an internship. Yeah. But I'm from Virginia, and we have in Front Royal. They have the Smithsonian Conservation Institute. They take wildlife and biology majors every summer to work with black bear populations. One of my friends worked with leopards, red wolves.
I'm gonna have to talk to you after this. Because I am.
Yeah, it's a really cool. I live like an hour away from it. My family does now, not me anymore, but.
Okay, so we're gonna just go over some of the stuff that you guys, each of you said in your different locations, and why you thought that for your specific location. So this side was a little more open, this side had more trees. So what you put on your chart and why. And there's a little space on the last page. So if a group said something that you didn't have, you can write it in your box. Alright, what were some of the stuff that you guys put on your, or how you felt about your habitat?
Okay, so we said that there's no covering, and then we said like the grass was really short, so it'd be kind of hard to like graze. Then we said there wasn't any hardwoods and no acorns, and then we said like if it was summertime it would be really hot because there's no like coverage or whatever. But then like the positives was there was a fence, so like predators couldn't get in, and then we said there was gonna be a constant heat source.
So they said it might get a little hot. No tree. They have these like two measly pine trees right here that are even outside of the fence, so they literally have nothing. All right, group 2. What did you guys put that might have been different from there?
Did they no predators?
Yeah. Yep. They said like the fence.
There is a white oak in there.
Uh-huh.
There's only one,
Okay.
but they really like white oaks.
Companionship, like there's more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so were y'all able to see deer? So this group was able to see deer across the way. That's a little difference between the two. So y'all know that there's like more than one already in here. So they do have that. I don't know what a group of deer is called.
Herd.
Okay, so they have some companionship in here. Group 3, what did you guys find out?
We were under a tree, so there was like protection over there.
Okay.
Trees, maybe acorns falling as food from the tree. I'm not sure if that one makes acorns or not. CWD.
Okay.
Fine CWD at that. We noticed the geese down there kind of thought out the box, or thought outside the box, and thought maybe the geese could alert the deer to predators that were nearby if they started making a fuss down there or something. And the water source.
Alright, well nice. So, vocab terms. So some of the things that you guys mentioned, we have some terms to further define those things.
So we've got white-tailed deer, which y'all were, habitat, forage, and forbs. So did you figure out what you found in your habitat? Like, would you be happy as a deer?
No. You would not. Why would you not be happy as a deer?
I don't know, Miranda. Why would I not be happy?
What would you do?
I know. No, there's not that many like hardwoods, so like there's not that much food source. Like if it was just if we were pretending like they're not provided any food, like they would not have that much food to eat because mostly they eat acorns and there's literally like one white oak there and they don't eat pine cones. So just like the lack of like nutrition would be the biggest thing in the short grass, like they say.
So like that word you use, nutrition, would be forage. Would be forage on our vocab list as well. So like you said, pine cones not so much, acorns more so. That's really it. I mean grass. Yeah. Anybody else feel like they would be good in this kind of habitat as far as a deer? Aside from Miranda? Yes or no? I see two conflicting head shakes over here.
I mean, like the same thing, like the grass and not much coverage. So like if this was open for hunting or something, there's nothing really for you to hide.
So why did you say yes?
I would just be chill because then you have protection and everything. You don't have to think about anything.
And then forbs, there wasn't much.
Yeah.
There wasn't much forbs, but because that's more of the flowering plant, and which obviously you can see there's
Right, there are literally
plants right now.
no shrubs, no understory cover down here.
Yeah.
What is a forb?
It is a flowering plant other than grass.
So yeah, so I was gonna say privet, but they don't eat privet.
They do.
Well,
But sorry, go ahead.
no,
But no, they do. So
do eat privet,
they do, and
and there's not even that out here.
so when we were down there, you guys saw some of the browse line. So privet actually is beneficial to a white-tailed deer diet. A lot of different animals eat it, but it just grows so fast and it moves so quickly, particularly with the birds who transport the seeds, that it's not great for the rest of our native plants because they can't keep up.
An invasive forb.
Yes, there you go. Perfect word. Invasive forb.
But yeah, so this area, I mean, there's really nothing, no forbs as opposed to forage. So yeah.
But as a research facility, do you guys think that the deer are living their best lives? And if not, why do you think they are controlling a certain thing as to not provide them with something? Like what are maybe they researching?
So they're testing like food and stuff. That's why this grass is so short. They don't have as many like hardwoods. So if they were testing how food affects or like their diet affects something, then this would be a great place to do it. They don't have much in the way of natural food sources.
Right. Any other ideas?
Going along with what Chloe said, it kind of helps eliminate those outside variables.
Yeah, this fence is super helpful, I'm sure. Anything else? And do you think there's a way that UGA could make it a better habitat for the deer based on what you guys said and some of the vocabularies we used?
I mean, without compromising their research, probably not. Like, but if they were gonna, they need more. Like, if they were just like making deer happy, they would need more like shrubbery and hardwoods and available food sources and available water sources here too.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap it up, Kelly?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, so thinking about all that we've looked at as a deer, if this was not a research facility and this was not in like protected area, would a deer normally live here? No. Not at all. Thank y'all for listening.
Yep, good job.
Very nice. Let's give him a round of applause. Very, very nice.